going on YouTube? We're back here with another video on Mongil Star Dive. I'm probably just spam posting before release, but we are going to be talking about the end game slash just the fighting content in this game, just so you guys know about it, know how it works before the launch, so you just know about it. And when getting characters, you could probably read through the kits and think which ones are going to be good. But shout out to this website, they've got a lot of information here, so if you guys want to use it, for sure. And the first one we're going to get into is paths. So there are various types of dungeons focused on XP, gold, artifacts, breakthrough, and skill enhancement materials, such as every other gacha game. And complete the objectives specific to each dungeon and spend key stamina to claim your rewards. So that's pretty simple. But here we have Conquest, right? And as you can see, it says 3 out of 3 over here, so that probably refreshes daily or whatever, right? Conquest allows you to challenge powerful bosses previously encountered in the story, defeat them within the time limit to earn valuable rewards. Rewards are subject to a weekly limit. Oh, so this is a weekly boss fight. So yeah, a few games do weekly boss fights. The rewards, I don't know what they are, it doesn't say here, but maybe it's something to do with leveling up the characters, ascending them, or whatever. It could potentially be that. So that's the Conquest game mode. Then here is the big one, right? Dimensional Rift. And we're gonna get over here. So you must defeat the monsters and the final boss within the Dimensional Rift within the time limit to seal it, right? So there are various zones within the Dimensional Rift. Each zone has specific objectives that must be completed in order to continue exploring the rift. There are many stages to unlock and they reset at the start of each season. Rewards are subject to a weekly limit. Okay, I really wish they just told us what the rewards are. I didn't get into the beta or anything like that, so I don't know. And yeah, but those are basically the game modes. Obviously the typical leveling up. Then you do have the weekly bosses as well that you could do 3 times. But Dimensional Rift is definitely obviously going to be the most important one, and probably where you're going to get most of your currency as well to summon on banners. So here we do find out there's going to be multiple stages. They reset, of course, and here it does say there are various zones within the Dimensional Rift. Each zone has specific objectives that must be completed in order to continue exploring the rift. So I do wonder if it's more like roguelike or if it's more just like a typical abyss, but regarding Dimensional Rift, obviously there is a tier list for those wondering, because I'm pretty sure story tier list doesn't really matter. Conquest, I think boss battling, you're gonna be able to do it with a lot of characters anyway, so a tier list for that doesn't really matter. But Dimensional Rift being time gated, and you gotta do it with specific time and so on, you're definitely gonna obviously need characters that are really good. And here you can see we've got a character called Mina, we've got Flair, Ophelia, Gabby, G1, Sangoon, Esther, Angel, even Benjamin over here. So there are 2 4-star characters here, which I think is pretty dope. And obviously you got a whole bunch of SSR characters as well. So even if you don't get the characters you want, it does seem like the SSR characters that you do get are gonna be at least pretty good for Dimensional Rift for now. Power creep does happen. There is one SSR that is unfortunately all the way down here, but hey, maybe there's a team comp no one has found out or something like that. Maybe she can be a bit better. But yeah, it does seem like if you do most of the time get whatever SSRs, that they're probably going to be good for this game mode. So I am happy about that. So at least at the start, if you get the characters, you could definitely use them in this game mode over here. And obviously we also have 2 4-star characters that are going to be good for this game mode. So it does seem like it could definitely be doable. I'm pretty sure more stages, you're going to have elements as well of certain characters, just to bypass it a lot more easier. But I think it's definitely just going to be a fun little game mode to go through. As I'm going to do with my free-to-play account, I am going to try to build up a fair amount of 4-star characters to see if we could beat the end game with those characters only as well. Just a little fun challenge to see and do. But yeah, Dimensional Rift tier list is right here. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to speak about in this video. I just want to let you guys know about the combat game modes they have in this game, just so you guys know about it, and you know, you guys can prepare for it as well. And well, now we all know dimensional rift is mostly the important one. You know, if you guys are someone that, you know, want to min-max their end game, always completing dimensional rifts, you're probably going to be pulling for characters that are mostly only good in this game mode. But that's going to be it for me. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and up. Catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.